Hello there, and we are back in my Ruhr Zoo franchise. Yeah, as you guys know, last episode we started off for the panda, and there is one panda already in here. I got a second one now in between. We are still losing money, yes, I know, but I am trying to make this one potentially happening, that this looks not only good and also makes us money. We are trying to make money in general. Yeah, I want to go on and just before we hit play again in the game, I want to make sure that this habitat is somewhat done. Now, we know that our dude over here is a pretty good escape, kind of escaper, is that even a word? Anyways, this one can climb, so we do need to make sure that this one cannot escape via these areas, which should be easy to do because we can easily put some rocks here. That should be fine indeed, and we can basically create a nicer outlet over here. But we will do this now in a bit. As I said, we will not hit unpause because this is something very dangerous at the moment. Not only because they could escape, no, but also because of the old age of our animal. So they do not get that old. So that means we are already pretty close to being elderly, and that will mean that we won't be able to get babies. However, I was successful in getting a female. Now the problem is, as you can see, there is still, oh my god, like, let's refresh the list. There is still, like, the prices are still absolutely ridiculous. Here's another one, 17 years. Like, the problem is I wanted to get one and I got one eventually, which is Hua. And Hua is at least 8.5 years. Everything else is not that great, but the thing is, fertility is good. So that's what we want to look into. Fertility is what I needed. Now, what we will do now is also we will have a look into... Oh my god, yeah, sure, no, I guess. We will have a look if there is a panda available in the cache. Not really. Both, maybe, just male. Let's see. Do we filter? Oh, actually, we need to filter for both then. Not working. Okay, that's a little bit of a pity. The thing is, male pandas is not that big of an issue. So maybe if we won't get a baby with this one, we might then get another male. But we wait for it until that is happening. So first things first, we are going to try and make this habitat some kind of nice looking and also usable for our friends, the panda. Yeah, I must say that I really was a bit confused by the fact that the panda seems not to be that, like, the panda is a wonderful animal, but it seems on YouTube it's not doing as great as you would imagine, like in terms of views and in terms of interest. People seem to be way more into the big cats and into other animals, which I thought was pretty confusing for me a bit, at least, because I tend to believe that the panda is a very, 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 very famous animal also in terms of zoos, and the cuteness factor of it will definitely also help to, you know, kind of raise some interest. But apparently it seems to be a bit different. But, you know, it's just something that I noticed, and not too, like, too important, I should say. But it definitely is important to know about that. But it was just a bit surprising. Let's put it that way. It's surprising, and that's it. So yeah, what I wanted to do is I wanted to create like a little bit of a rocky environment over here that the animals cannot climb out of. Like, let me just first of all put some of these things in without any further regard to style and design. We are going to make this hopefully happen in a bit. And then we also have the opportunity to use this rock work also to hide some facilities in the back here, which we will do right now, because I feel like this is what we need. Now, let's put down a small keeper hut. Nothing big here, because I have the feeling that otherwise we will get some issues with the money still, like, until it's fixed. I don't even know if it's going to be fixed. Like, maybe they just wanted to make this game harder, you know. Well, if that's the kind of, that was the challenge, I have to say they did succeed. I'm not sure if it needs to be that way, so that you need to make the game basically more complicated and more complex, in terms of the game just doesn't allow you to do the things you want to do with it. But yeah, maybe there is another reason behind that. I don't know, but I'm not willing to complain about it until it's fixed, or potentially not fixed, whatever. until we know exactly what was going on there. So that's basically my point here. I just didn't want to raise any concerns or whatever. If I did in the last episode, I'm sorry for that. It's just I felt like I was making a whole bunch of money, and then all of a sudden I'm losing out on money. And the one thing that really confuses me the most is that we got all the refunds in here, which is so confusing because at the end of the day, I don't have any loan activated, and I don't even know what the hell these refunds would be then. I mean, what else do we do? Refund? I am a bit confused. Like, usually there should not be any refund, you know? So, yeah, a lot of stuff went up. For example, the staff wages, yeah, sure, they went up dramatically because I kind of trained them all. But yeah, so this is something I don't even know. Oh. Last 3 years. So yeah, basically it all stayed kind of the same, but yeah, total profit is going up again, which is good. And what was that though? Which is the is that the construction cost? Okay, the construction cost obviously went higher and higher. But yeah, it's all about the ongoing stuff. I'm still a bit confused why this happened in the way it did, but whatever. We will hopefully be fine, guys. I mean, we still do have enough money, and that is something that keeps me somehow relaxed, I should say, because, you know, as long as we do have that much money, it's all fine. I think I will start to worry until we are from the point where we might go below, I think, what is a good value? I think below, yeah, below 100k. I think if we go that way without actually building a gigantic habitat that costs actually just that much money, which then would be totally fine because you know what it is and why it is and whatever, then I'm fine, you know, if it's not higher than that. So yeah, eventually I'm going to just build kind of a rock shelter here for the staff buildings. I'm too lazy to build something else. I'm just slapping down some rocks here and there just to make it look decent enough to be believable, a backstage area and whatever. So here we go, that's already it. Now let's put this bigger boulder in that corner and just make this, it looked a bit weird, so I wanted to make this kind of look better. So here we go, just put that bigger boulder here, and we kind of can, you know what, we just put some of these things to the backside as well, just like so. Can I just, yeah, meander it a bit in and just plop all the stuff down we have over here. Awesome. Now can I change that path over here into staff path? Thank you. Yeah, the guests won't see the staff facilities. That is nice. They will get this wonderful view over here into the panda habitat. That is nice. Now what I want to do, I think I want to keep the front, yeah, you know, I think we just make like an overhanging, but at that way I want to use another. Yeah, let me just use this one to not always use the same rock texture. Maybe not even that much overhanging. We can actually go a bit further in here. It's also not that big of an issue if the stone is getting into the path a bit. Just putting it everywhere just so it kind of makes for a believable underground, and we use definitely also some others to make sure it looks a bit more varied and not too similar. All right, here we go. Let's use even another style here. We can use that one. Just tilt that a bit, and we go back to this one as well, just to, you know, mix it up a bit. Some rock faces here and there. It kind of works. It kind of works. This is exactly what I wanted to achieve here. So now that doesn't fit at all, but I might want to use this one. Just drag it all the way up again. Okay, cool. Now let's use this one right next to it. And just ever so like that. I hope the panda cannot just use them and climb over. I feel like we should potentially make like another little piece that is in here. And then just, hello. Just rotate. So one thing which is great until the last from the last update, it seems at least that the X bug is kind of resolved finally. I haven't had that in 2 days now, and yeah, basically that never happened. Like it always appeared at least once a day. So yeah, I'm happy to say that at least one of those bigger issues seems to be fixed, which is totally great. Okay, so And that's the basic work has been done. Now we have to look into what the panda needs and the panda's desires are. But I feel like that's not that much left we need to have. Like what I wanted to do obviously is to make this area down here a bit nicer, because obviously this is not meant to look exactly like this the whole time. I did want to use some of the boulders to make the gravel go in here a bit more seamless and not as forced as it is right now. Also that the connection with this little yeah, more or less man-made, it's kind of a channel or whatever, but it should look a bit better like this. Okay, now I wanted to create some kind of a, okay, maybe we can use it this way. Let me just rotate you again. Also, one more question, guys. Would you be interested in a tutorial to talk about hotkeys? I had a lot of people asking me lately about the hotkeys I use, and you know, I didn't know it was that big of a thing that you guys still want to learn about all the hotkeys. If you do want to learn, let me know in the comments down below, please, because I am more than happy to do one if you guys really need it. But for me, it always felt like it kind of is already pretty obvious what people use or what not. If not, and I might be totally wrong here, let me know in the comments. I am, yeah, I would be more than happy to do one for you. So that is basically what I wanted to still give you, because this is something I totally forgot to address lately. Now, one thing they don't have yet, and I want to give it to them over here, is a little area to rest. You know, we are 11.5 minutes into this episode, so I think we are fine in just building that building quickly. Now I wanted to create they can climb, right? So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this way. Now what we need first of all are these walls. Okay, so this is what we need down here. I want to put it basically here. Just so it is connected to that area. Oops, and 3, dip. Okay, awesome. Now that is what I needed, and yeah, maybe I need a fence in the back. We will see. Maybe I will use boulders or whatever, but for the moment that should be fine. And let me get on with a flat plaster wall, which goes in as the bottom over here. Great. Which kind of roof pieces do we have? I wanted to, which is like that one should work. Or maybe it's no, the incline is a bit too heavy. Now let's use this and do it a bit like, oh, wait a second, I need to reposition my microphone. I moved it a bit too much already. Okay, so here we go. So that should be as a ramp, should work. So let's see, we exactly hit, okay. Why can we not? Okay, I think it's better this way then. And that way. So the question I have is, can staff members go here? Like there seems to be not a... Well, they can go up here and then go down, I guess, maybe. That was my idea, if they can just go up here then. Let me see. How was the traversable area of that animal again? Let me just check that. And the traversable area is pretty much okay. Let me just recalculate this quickly. Boom. And wait, what is going on? Okay, so apparently that seems to be not doable for our little panda. So the panda is also not able to go here. So what we will do then is we're going to delete this ramp. Gonna take the building and drag it a bit more over here, so we then can take that one and just rotate it over to this side, and hopefully this will be then a little connection. I feel like this is kind of cool to be connected over here like this anyways. Okay, so if that works, you can see, like, the thing is, I know that the animals can climb as well, so I wanted to, like, this was my initial idea. Oh, let me just connect that over here. So my initial idea was to create a ladder for them, which would be here. So 1 and 2, and then use this piece. I hope I hit it right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. They don't even use that exactly, so it's not even that bad. And you know what we do? We just go on with the building and see how this will turn out eventually. Now, let me go into walls, and I will take the where are the brick wall? The brick. Is this like recolor brick? Let's go flexi color, property, flexi color. Here we go. This is the flexicolor area, and I want to use, wait, is there painted brick wall? Here we go. This is what I wanted to have. And I wanted to have, first of all, the arches. The brick arch goes over here. Maybe that's the height we need. Okay, so that's it. And then we go back to our building pieces, and we need the window. Where is that window? There is the window. Oh, well, it can be on that height. Why not? And same goes then for this. I want to keep that open. Here we go. And that's basically about it. And I wanted to also give them like a second layer. It almost should be a bit like a pagoda, nearly. Now, yeah, I think it's fair to say I just want to make sure that this is like here and here. And it's almost like I don't even know if they can climb the roofs then. Well, I think I'm just using the arches again. Here we go, and here we go. So that should be fine. Yes. Now let me just select all of those. Thank you, and make them. Oops. Why the hell? Sometimes it's still a bit buggy, you know. But this is one of those bugs I can definitely deal with. Like, okay, I wanted to make this a bit more reddish, but I think. Yeah, that's kind of the red I want to have. Let's just go a bit more. Yeah, here we go. That is the red I wanted to go for. Cool. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we just, yeah, that is better. Like go way into the, maybe even, I think, yeah. It's more magenta, right? So that's nice. I think we can go with this. Okay, 17 minutes in. I want to hurry up a little bit. I don't want to make this episode too long this time because also of the money, and I want to see at the end of the episode if we're making money out of it. Now, we don't need flexicolor roofs. We are going to use the Asian roofs with the nice little... Do we have them in here, right? I think... wait, roof trims? They've been in the roof trims. Okay, yeah, I wanted to use... these kind of Asian roof trims here, and I'm not even sure which exact roof piece is working together with those, but I felt like these are the best ones to be used in here anyways. So then I'm creating the second layer. Oopsa, come on, do it. The second layer goes right into this area. Could I go one more? Yeah, I would have been able to go one closer in, right? Here we go, and here we go. Cool, so that's it. And yeah, if I'm not totally wrong, like this is okay. That would have been way more easy then. So F in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. Is that now angle snap? Yeah. And here we go. So that should be exactly it. Not completely the height. Okay, that's pretty cool indeed. Now the question is, how big or small is that? Okay, I think... Okay, I would need to be one smaller. Is there anything we have that is even smaller? I think it's even smaller, right? Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, that is kind of cool. And now we just need to make sure that we have the normal roof pieces in here as well. There we go. 1, 2, 3... 4, and yeah, I have no idea how to do the roof, to be honest, because that is obviously not available. What we could do is we could try to do it with this piece, and then there is also, was also in the trims, or is that in the other asset area? Oh well, it is basically in here. So did I? Okay, so what I need to do is that. Okay, so there's no other chance than doing it this way. So I'm more likely to do it because that will make my life more easy to use those pieces. So here we go, 1 and 2, copy them over. Oh, is that Ah, that's kind of a fan service for me. Thank you very much indeed. And yeah, obviously if that is not too big, yes, that it isn't indeed, so that's cool. We can also use this piece in the center here to create another like roof, and I want to go with the reddish. Thanks. Thanks a lot. It's not even, oh god, why is that even rotated? Never mind, okay. So that's it, and now we'll just lower and higher, and oh my god, no. What the hell? What is that though? We can even put this on top then. Yeah, so that's the Panda Pagoda. That's kind of nice, and the only question now is, even if I put habitat stuff in, can they even walk in? As always, the same issue with the game is, does this work? Does this not work? I do want to make sure that this is in here as their bedding. And then I will do kind of a staff entrance to the side, but now the question is, can they go in? As always, this will be the question. Now, can you recalculate this, or is this already it is already recalculated. Okay, it seems that our friend cannot climb in here, which is unfortunate. Now, the question I still have is, what is if I... Okay, we built that now. We do build this now with these... Where are they? Habitat and climbing, and we're going to use the normal... Is that the wider one? Yeah, we're going to use this one, because I feel like that is potentially the one thing that they will be able to use. Anyways, okay, so here we go. That's it. And we're going to put down these as kind of... It just... so it looks not too unrealistic, you know. That is all I want to do. I'm a bit... it's a bit of a pity that it doesn't work here. But anyways, we're going to put this here and here, just to give it a bit of context. And yeah, it seems they... Oh yeah, well, they cannot even climb higher anyway. So, you know what? I'm just going to close this then off. I mean, I think it looks better, and it, you know, it fulfills no purpose at all. So why just have it open then? And these roofs need to be, walls need to be one more down. And here we go. Now, the good thing is they cannot climb off that exhibit then, and that should be fine. Okay, cool. So this is done. 22-ish minutes in. We're still good in time, but not perfect. Now, let's go to habitat and filter by our species. This is the Giant Panda. Here we go with the Giant Panda. You get this wonderful enrichment item. I'm going to put you... Oh, well, here, just play there. You get the ball. You get a card box thing. You know what? I'm just going to put the card box thing also in this area. Awesome. I'm going to put the send marker right here so that they go there. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Are they climbing there? Like the tree scatter feeder. Aha, interesting. It just destroys completely the area below. Awesome. Now, I don't even know what they do with it, but I feel like it is a cool thing to have. Now, we have plenty of enrichment items for them, which is totally cool. Wait, can I? Yeah, well, still. Okay, cool. So that does create this one. Oh, I love these wind chimes. Wind chimes? Wind chimes, I guess it is called. I would love to have them on this ground here. Like so? Oh yeah, that is awesome. However, I really hope it still can traverse over there. Anyways, let's quickly check the terrain so that we do the terrain. So grass short is too less, grass long is too much, and rock and snow. I would love to have some snow in here though, because snow, like, let's put down a cooler first. Habitat and heaters and coolers. I'm going to put down a cooler here, just over here where the water would be. Awesome. So this is where we can put the snow, which I'm going to do right now. Just put some snow in here, just around that water, which yeah, will be cool hopefully. And then we're going to create all the long grass and kind of create short grass out of it, so to make sure that this dude is happy with the grass. It's still too much grass long, it's still too less soil. Okay, that's easy to fix. So terrain, soil light goes in here. Grass long, where's the grass long still? I would love to have a bit more of an indicator where that is. But okay, we still, is it that small? Land area. You need more land area. Are you kidding me? Is that because you cannot reach everything? Like... Oh my lordy lord. It's that small for you? But you can go in here, can you? Apparently you cannot. Which is very unfortunate though. Okay, so... Why? Is that because of... Okay, maybe it is because of the wall. Let's do it again. Show me the traversable area for you. Hello. And traversable area. Okay, that's still not doable. Okay, well, let's then just raise the whole building with all walls except obviously what is down. Okay, let's just grab this and pull it all higher up. Oh my lord. Okay. Now let's check the traversable area again. It's still not working. Alright, you know what we need to do next. We go into terrain and we take our stamp tool. I'm glad we have the stamp tool by now. What would we do without the stamp tool, guys? Now let's see. Where is... Very hard to distinguish where the height is that we need, but let's do it that way. And now just like so. Move it in. Boom. Maybe... Yeah, we can just put it all in like this. It seems to be blocked by scenery, right? But anyways, let's see if our lovely panda is able to walk in there now. It's still not. That is so weird. Okay, is it still because of the size or what is going on here? So let me just get the bedding again. Now, maybe I'm going to use this piece quickly to just make sure that they can go here. I don't know, like so. I mean, if I need to make the whole bottom like this, that is fine, but I just want to make sure that, you know, it works. There we go, finally. And now it's still not enough terrain, but they can go in, and that is what I wanted to achieve. Now I'm totally fine with how this looks. I can just do some rock here, and then we are all happy about that. That is, you know, totally fine. And yeah, why not? You know what we do? I'm not, whoops, the biggest fan of that one, so we keep it this way. And if this works, we can still have that one, right? Is that working too? I hope at least. Now, what is your preferred type of plants? So it's temperate Asia. Okay, nature. Oops, I'm sorry. What am I doing? It is Asia, and it is the biome temperate. Here we go. There's quite a bunch of yeah. This is something I definitely wanted to have because I knew that this will be the stuff I'm going to use in the back here. So bamboo is something that does work in our area and is used in a lot of zoos in Central Europe a lot for these kind of habitats, because it's mainly also one of the easier things to do, just because it basically it feels almost like it grows everywhere. Like it's kind of, you know, don't worry about it. It'll grow. Don't worry about it. It'll definitely grow. So bamboo is one of these things that is just insanely growing everywhere. It does, again, as I said, you don't even need to worry. Now, what would be cool if we put these down here, because we kind of created this kind of fake water, so why not put also some fake water lilies in, so to say. That makes the whole thing look even more believable, I hope, at least. So let's put some bushes here, just to make sure that is hidden a bit better. Now, I'd love to also have some bushes here. Getting there. We can have also some, yeah, why not have some ivy just over here, and the other one over there, and just kind of this, everything goes like so. Cool. I'll put some ivy here as well, why not? Just there we go, and that's it basically. Can we also use this as like ground cover? How does this look if we just have that like so? And just move it in a bit. Oh, well, I don't want to go with the snow, but yeah. Okay, so we have those those bushes here as well. So here it goes. That is cool. Does our friend also need water? Not really, right? Okay, that's cool. Now, I wanted to, if this is the case, we can still make the terrain a little bit bigger. Like, I don't care if we go a bit more into this side. So why not? We can just, you know, paint a bit more of an habitat area over here. I'm just not too worried about it. I feel almost like it's also nicer to give it a bit more space. Now, obviously, what we need to do is we need to change the barriers then, the null fence, which, yeah, I don't want them to basically, what would be that they are kind of escaping, which they are not, but you know what I mean. The game would kind of understand they would be, which, again, they are not, but hello, here we go, there we go. This is what we needed. And we also need to do some terrain painting here because it looks ugly. It looks ugly. Now, here we go. So that's basically it. And I shouldn't say that's basically it all so often. I just said that now 10 million times. So, well, we leave it there, I guess. Okay. Now, nature, back in. I need some bigger plants. We can also hide this all a bit better with the way. What is the kind of the elm tree? Is there another bigger one? That's not a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Oh, I like this tree a bit. Let's put that here as well. And Japanese maple tree. Huh. Yeah, why not have one? Can they climb into that one? I believe they can climb into the maple tree. So maybe this is then a good idea to have it in this habitat, but I don't want to obviously block. Can I just... Would have been lovely to have it in here, but yeah, well, I think I'm just putting that here and then put the cherry blossom stump or blossom tree bottom thing over here. Awesome. I really hope it cannot use this as climbing and then just jump over. Just rotate that a bit. Okay, so hopefully that's going to make the whole thing better. Now nature, we do need... I like these things, but I don't want to make it too cramped. So, okay, topiary hedgehog, blah, 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 blah. This is, yeah, let's put some more bamboo. And then basically we have done the panda habitat and looks actually pretty cool. Now, one thing... I don't even know how this looks, but I was actually thinking about what about railing on ground path and then just see how this turns out. Like, because it would make the whole thing look so much better. And I feel like this is cool. This is working. Why not? Why not? We kind of make this like the entrance to the Asian area. Okay, cool. So this has been done. Now let's quickly get our second animal, which is... Okay, animal storage. And there we go. This is Hua. Hello, Hua. Let's move Hua in here. And yeah, let's just do that quickly. You are transported over here. Okay, never mind. Unbox the animal pretty quickly, please. And then let's check if the traversable area is still... Oops. Okay. So I want to have your traversable area, please. Are you still calculating it? Or are you not telling me? No traversable area at all? Oh, that's interesting. Ah, here we go. Okay. So what about space? Yeah, that's fine. It's 2 less grass short. Okay. Let's quickly do this. Grass short. Here is your demand. There we go. Now it's done. Cool. Now, yeah, I like how this turns out. I like how the panda is just now enjoying the area. And I really hope that it will have a good time with its counterpart. So... it's good to know enrichment, everything, welfare is awesome. Now what we also need to do then is to go into facilities and put in done for the donation boxes everywhere over here. Throw your money at me, guys. We will do a bit more in the next episode and take care of our management. And for this episode, that's it, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some babies. If so, we will start the next episode with some babies, hopefully. That would be awesome. Did you just poop already? You did. How cool is that? Now, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope to see you in the next one as well. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye, guys. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching this video, I really do appreciate that. As always, make sure to check out also my social media channels. You can find me everywhere under @RudyRandCamel. Also big thanks to the crew, you can see it on the left hand side right now. And as always, if you want to see more, you click that card on the top right. And if you want to stick around because you like the stuff you've just saw, whatever, you know what I mean, just click that sub button, which is to the bottom right of the screen right now. But everything else I can say is have a great time and see you next time. Bye guys.